about you, but I love wearing a good pair of high heels. But anyone who's worn stilettos, for example, knows that they come with a price, and generally that price is pain.
Beauty is pain. But fortunately, our next guest is here to help us out with the stretches we need to know so we can keep rocking our incredible shoes. Please welcome celebrity chiropractor Liza Egboba. Hi! Wow. Okay, Liza, I try not to wear heels if I can help it. I mean, I do wear it on the show and maybe sometimes to an event, but they hurt. They do hurt after like 90 minutes. 90 minutes is usually my threshold. So tell us, what are these heels doing to our feet and what is that impact having on our body?
Unfortunately, the problem with heels is that it can lead to foot pain, ankle pain, knee pain, hip pain, and lower back pain. What happens?
A lot of pain.
Yeah, it is. But why that happens is because when you're wearing heels, your pelvis tilts forward, and that causes the muscles here, your hip flexors, to shorten. That in turn puts strain on the lower back. And then to add to that, just wearing 2 inches of heel height puts 23% extra load on the front of your knees. So that can lead to knee pain and even torn ligaments in your knee.
Oh my, it's really sexy.
I know,
It's really sexy stuff. Oh dear, I'm faking it really well, but I'm having a terrible Achilles problem on my left ankle. So the fact that I'm even wearing these buttes, what is that doing to my issue?
So,
right now?
Unfortunately, heels are not great for Achilles. What happens when you wear heels is it causes your Achilles and the calf muscles that attach to it to shorten. By those muscles shortening, it puts more pressure on the front of your feet, and you have little nerves that run in between your toes. It can cause those nerves to become inflamed and then also create bony growths like bunions, where you see the growth boning out. So
Victoria Beckham.
yeah, heels are not great for Achilles problems.
Okay, so then for women, since we wear heels for so many things, we love them. Of course, they look so great, as we know. You're gonna actually show us some things that we can do to start to manage this, because God knows we're not getting rid of the heels.
That's true.
All right, so we're gonna start with one that you're going to say does a hip release. So Lainey's actually gonna lie on the table for us for this one.
Okay.
And let's take it through.
Yeah, so Lainey, we're just going to have you lying on your side facing that way. And just to warn you, this one is going to be a little bit sensitive. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to the front of the hips here to release the hip flexors. I know it's a little bit squeamish. And then we're bringing it back with some myofascial release technique. I know, okay, it's all done. And then next, I'm going to take this leg back and we're going to bring it into a stretch. So just take some deep breaths in for me.
That actually looks good. How does that feel?
This one feels good, right?
Oh, that feels so good.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like, it might make me like so nice. We should have done segments 1 and 2 after that. Not yell.
It's true. It's true.
And that's it.
No, seriously.
It's good, right?
That is really, really good.
Okay.
There are, though, some simple stretches that we can do at home if we don't have Eliza to come and help us at our place. So one is called the dancer's pose.
Let's kick off our shoes for these ones, guys.
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Bye, Sophia.
Safer.
Bye, Sophia. Okay.
Okay, so for dancer's pose, what you're going to do is you're going to have your hand out to your side. You're going to place your ankle in your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Whichever way.
Okay, got it.
And then you're going to kick your leg back and then bring your arms straight up. There we go. Okay, and
look at you! When you started stretching, could you get your leg up that high?
No, you know what? It takes
towards?
work with the stretches, and that's because you're helping to release the hip flexors. So as your hip flexors get looser and you reverse that pelvic tilt, you're going to get more expression into the posture. So we can be
like that one day?
Possibly. Possibly.
Okay, so how often should we be doing that? Exactly what's that doing as we're doing it?
Okay, so remember how we talked about the pelvic tilt bringing your pelvis forward earlier? This is going to help open up those hip flexors, bring back the pelvic tilt, and take strain off of your lower back.
Okay, great. Okay, so now you've got one called the standing adductor stretch. It sounds very scientific.
Yes.
Okay.
So with this one, you're going to take your second and third finger and your thumb. You're going to bend over and pick up your big toe. Okay, and now you're going to kick your leg forward, and then you're going to bring it to the side.
Okay, wait.
That's it.
Wait.
There, and
look at that. Can you hold it? My leg doesn't go straight. Yours
And
is straight.
Yeah.
that is absolutely fine. If you cannot straighten your leg, then having it bent a little bit still has the same effect.
Oh, that
so don't
one's
worry
hard.
about that.
So what are we doing? How, in getting, like trying to get it as straight as possible, how is this stretching? What is it
This is
stretching?
an amazing stretch for the back of your legs. And not only is it stretching the back of your legs and the inner thigh, it's also a great strengthening exercise for the stabilizing leg.
Yeah.
And you need that strength in your legs to be able to walk in heels for a long period of time.
You okay there?
Nope.
Mel, it's okay.
Can't lie. Ego's a little bruised.
Okay.
Next one.
Now you're going to demonstrate the calf and foot release on Mel. So
Okay. Yes. My
Mel's
turn,
turn to
join
get
me.
on the table.
Okay.
So we're going to have you lie on your back.
Okay.
And since it's your left one, we're going to be working on the left one
Yes.
here. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm straightening your leg, you can feel that crunch there, and I'm just releasing your calf
Am I supposed to
muscles.
have a crunch?
No, but
Oh.
because you're...
Is this going to be helping
my
for
gosh.
Achilles problem?
Absolutely. So your Achilles attached to your calf muscles, and because they're shortened and tight, that's why it's so crunchy and uncomfortable for you.
Can you actually
Okay.
hear it?
I can feel it.
You
It's
can feel it. It's
crunching.
crunchy.
That's
And
gross.
now we are going to release the front of your ankle. So you also feel crunchiness
wow.
there. When you wear heels, it puts a lot of pressure on the front of your ankle, which restricts blood flow. So by releasing that, we're helping to open it up.
Should she be so tense? Like she's tensed up. Does she need
She's
to breathe
tense.
through it?
Just breathe, okay?
not a natural
Melissa.
childbirth.
That's happening right here.
Breathe through it,
So
natural.
release the arch. And now we're going to do an adjustment for the ankle. So I'm going to take the ankle, and then I'm just going to pull.
Oh, I
and
heard
that
that.
just helps to open up the ankle and
Wow.
promote more blood flow and better movement through the ankle.
Wow.
That's it.
Thank you.
Good job, good job.
That's intense. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. I need that.
You did, you
I
did.
do. I do. Okay. So let's do more stretches. So
Yes.
this, again, anyone can do anywhere that's watching us. We're going to do the standing hamstring stretch.
Yes, so for this one, what you want to do is you're going to interlock your fingers at the base of your toes. Good. Oh, and then you're going to kick forward.
Again,
And
leg
again,
does not
you
go
don't
straight.
have to straighten your leg, and you want to hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay? You know what?
This is as straight as I can go.
It's completely fine. You do not have to straighten your leg. Having it bent with the knee still has some beneficial effects.
You're really hurting her ego right now. Oh my God. Because she is the best at all things physical and mental, and like she's the nicest, the kindest, the smartest, everything is.
But you know what? She does have an injury, though, right? So.
Okay, by doing that, what are we doing?
So this is a great stretch for your calf muscles and for your hamstrings, and because your calves are so tight, that's why you're having difficulty. And then the stabilizing leg is also helping to support your core and strengthen your legs.
How long is it going to take me to do it like you do it?
A year to two? Possibly.
I better get started. I better get
Possibly.
Okay, the last one is called toppling tree.
Yes.
Okay.
So with this one, you want to bring your hands over your head.
Okay.
And then you take one step forward, and then you're going to bend forward so that your body is parallel to the ground and you're forming a T. And you only have to hold this for 10 seconds.
That's good.
And then back up.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
And that's toppling tree.
Thank you very, very much, Liza.
You're
This is
very
fantastic.
welcome.
Thank you very, very much. If you'd like a recap of these instructions, maybe how to, go to our website after the show. We've got everything listed there. We'll be right back. I got
Up next, the contracts and fees to consider before you get the keys. Our legal expert gives us the 101 on